drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip. My melanin drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. My melanin drip, drop, drip. My melanin drip, drop, drip, drop. My melanin hit for the beat, for the trigger. Queen on a sun high. Girl drop, can you know you're hot like this and don't stop? Can your body tick like the whole meat shop? Fit on spot, you can't flop. Full of sugar, full of sugar, full of melanin cup. Girl, you know you're hot like this and don't stop. Can your body tick like the whole meat shop? You never drop from a top. Upside again. Tell me upside again. Upside again. Be upside again. Be upside again.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Crop Over Activated, energized by Keerah Oxygen Water. You're watching on CBC TV8, CBC Barbados on YouTube and on Facebook. It's also showing in over 22 territories in the US area, of course Canada and the UK. Thanks very much to Caribbean Media Corporation for making that possible. We have a lot to get into tonight, so people stay tuned. Shout outs to our sponsors once again, Keerah Oxygen Water, Flow, and Little Caesars Pizza. DJ Gunner, let's get this show on the road.
Uh-oh, here comes Bubbles.
Hi, hi. It's pop, 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 pop. Party. When you should be disappear magically. I know it's like studio beat. It's me and Daddy beat. What you know? The ladies set out like power pop. Girl bubble then blossom that buttercup. A cinnamon stick and two butternuts. Give me room, let me turn them up and get it and move.
Another episode of Crop Over Activated, and of course I have my co-host here with me, Miss Jewel Ford, out very vibrant, you know, Crop Over last lap, and she brought out all the colors.
You bring out all the colors. I'm
Every
ready
color.
for Grand Kaduma ever want.
All you want now is a backpack, is what the ladies is calling
A
it.
backpack and a headpiece, and
Yes.
we down the road.
Yes,
and
yes.
Down the road.
On the new road.
Listen to me. I feel like this time just went so fast.
It did.
It feel like 1 minute we started Crop Over Activated, and now we nearly done.
It was a short season.
It was a very short season. But let
Yeah.
me say this now. Don't forget, you can sign up for the Courtesy Pick of the Crop Finals on the 29th, and you can enjoy the masterful art of social commentary.
Right.
The cost for the pay-per-view is $58.75. Who will be the big winner? Or watch all the action at home with MCTV? And you can call us at 228-6288, or you can email customer services at cbc.bb and book today. And then there's also the all-new and exciting Courtesy 98, the one Soca Ruction, and that's coming live to you via your TV set via MCTV as well. Enjoy some of the biggest songs for the festival while you kick back with friends and family at home. It sounds like a watch party.
Yeah, it definitely
It is a watch party.
It
So
is.
sign up today for Soca Ruction on MCTV. It's the same price, $58.75. Call 228-6288, or you can email customer services at cbc.bb. Or you can purchase your front row seats for both events at www.ticketlinks.com for just $60 Barbados or $30 US at home or abroad. So if you've got friends and family overseas,
Yeah.
tell them buy the tickets and they can watch online. MCTV bringing Crop Over entertainment to everyone, and there is still more. If you are at the Courtesy 98.1, the one Soca Ruction event at Kensington Oval on Sunday, you are invited to party with the 98.1, the one party zone. They are in the hall and going to stand, bring a guest and come.
I did. I'll be there.
Oh, you know that we did.
Look for me there. Look for me there. Me there.
And our next guest is a young man who is going to be making sure that all those images of us partying hearty in the 1981
Well,
zone.
I hope not all images, but yeah.
Not every image.
Yeah, you can leave it a few, yeah.
Hey, Sergio Charles, he is a designer and photographer and a director. And he is the designer and mastermind behind the newest I Love Crop Over logo. I love it. It looks like so much fun. And the color.
I love crop over.
Yes. How are you, Sergio? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing pretty good. Been a little tired, but it's a good tired.
It is a good time.
We're not using that word tired.
No, but for me, we have been
feel-
tired
I
in 2
feel-
years.
I feel normal is what we say. now.
Yeah,
true.
we back to normal.
I feel normal.
It's true.
We back to normal. So how did you come up with that design for the crop over logo?
Well, funny enough, like this started like 2 years ago, and we were working on this, this brand for crop over, and from the first time I heard Love Crop Over, I always thought about incorporating all the elements from the festival into this heart. And I thought that could be a cool icon. It could operate in social media. It could be great outdoors. It could be great on a shirt. We tweaked and tweaked and tweaked and tweaked until we came up with that final logo. And
So this logo took you 2 years to do.
it didn't take me 2 years, but
With several tweets.
Yeah.
it didn't take me 2 years, but we worked on it 2 years ago. Of course, there was COVID.
Right.
And it was just such a strong theme and campaign. Like, just being able to roll it out this year, it definitely made sense. Yeah.
You talked about, but how did you go about having the kind of creative juices that lend itself to that? Because it really is very cute. I love it as the motion graphic one. Even the still is fine on a shirt, but the motion graphic on it.
I was looking at it with my kids, and I was trying to identify
All the
each
parts, right?
element in the hair.
There's
So
the
I feel
steel
like
pan.
but the thing is, no, the steel pan could be a drum.
Yeah, it could be a drum
It could be a
for
drum.
the top band.
There's the still walker.
There's
Yeah.
the music note. There's
music
the
note.
sugar cane.
That's a candy, so top
Yeah,
left
cane
corner
and
there.
And then the
Right.
rays of
And the
sun.
rays of the sun.
And then those rays behind the head of the stilt man, that could also be like a costume.
headdress,
a
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different elements.
Yeah,
A lot of different elements coming
yeah.
together, but it is lovely. It really does lend itself to merchandising.
Yeah.
I love to see it on T-shirts and
I
stuff.
hope they put down children test papers.
And that's the way it is.
Yeah, name every element inside the crop over logo. That's a test. There for the 6-year-old or something should be able to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
It also sounds like the kind of thing you'd ask somebody in a quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
Yeah. We got to get me crop over TV show. One of those things.
Quiz show.
A quiz
A
show.
quiz
Crop over
show.
quiz show. Yes.
Yes, indeed. How long have you been into graphic design?
Wow. For as long as
You
I
are
can
too young
remember.
to be making it sound like it's
Yeah.
You sound like you're about to say 40 years.
Well, I get him down now, man. I get him down. We have to be able to identify.
Yeah, get it now. Getting up there.
Yeah. But I've always been a creative. So from as long as I can remember, I was drawing from the time I was like 3 years old, and I always knew I wanted to do something with art. I didn't know that I wanted to be a graphic designer.
Right.
But as I grew older, I remember I went by a friend of my dad's, and he was sitting down on the computer doing something, making images appear, and I just thought it was so cool. So I went home the same day, and the only program that I had on my computer was Paint that came with Windows. And I started doing stuff on the computer. I was looking at paintings in the house and recreating them on Paint. And then eventually I graduated to Corel Draw.
Right.
Started to try logos or t-shirt designs and that kind of stuff. And then eventually moved on to flyers and just kept getting better and better. So for as long as I know, from when I was in secondary school, I was doing flyers for FETs. I was doing t-shirts for my brother. My brother also has a t-shirt line, Exodus Roots Wear. So we were working together on t-shirts and that kind of stuff. When I got to community college, I worked on the Hush movies. So I actually did the posters and that kind of stuff for the Hush movies. And just kept going on and going on and going on until I worked at an agency for 6 years, and actually 7 years. And the exact week that the pandemic started, I left my job to go on my own. And yeah, it has been it has been a wild ride, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
You survived.
Yeah, I survived.
Yeah,
For sure.
listen, if you can survive that, you can just about survive anything.
Yeah.
But you're also a photographer. So how did you, is it a natural morphing from graphic design to photography? Or
I think with many artists, we are talented in different areas of the arts, and sometimes one area might blossom a little more than another area. So, for instance, when I was at BCC, I also worked on the music for Hush, but I don't really do music now because I just don't have the time. I did a lot more photography when I was younger, but I feel like since I've, become more experienced, I feel like I'm more into directing what I want the art to look like, and not necessarily
creating the art.
Yeah,
creating the photography or the video.
Right.
I could still do it if I want to, but so like when me and my wife would travel, we would do travel videos and that kind of stuff. But I think I'm more about directing what the art looks like, and I think that's probably from being able to do graphic design, because you have the vision of what you want to see, where you want to see it. Right. And you're able to get it out.
So what type of, I know with a lot of graphic artists, there are certain graphics you move away from that kind of steal from your creativity or make you bored. What type of graphics don't you like doing?
Definitely fat posters.
Listen, I know he was going to say that. Every creative I know hates doing fat posters. Yeah. What is that?
I think that's where you start to get your foot in the door. And I think it teaches you patience. And it also teaches you composition, because, sometimes people want a ton of things. You want a boat in the background, you want a dog
all the DJs, all 10 DJs.
You want all the DJs, all the artists, you want all the text, you want the price, you want all these different things. But it teaches you how to lay out. But I guess it's not for everybody. So, like, for instance, I'm sure there is a type of music you prefer to play rather than, some other types of music. Exactly. So I just think it's a preference thing. So I really like branding and logos. I like telling stories through imagery. So anything that can last an extremely long amount of time, I'm in for it. So
but those things also pay more.
Yeah, they do. But I'm also about just leaving a legacy. So when I think about having children, and them having children, they could say,
look at the work and say,
well, my great granddad did the crop over logo, or my great granddad did the deputy logo on the bottle, or they did the whatever it is. So I like to be able to. I was actually wondering, like, who did the presidential crest. I was like, I would love to do that kind of stuff.
That kind of work.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So what's next for you? And I'm already getting a wrap-up signal here, so quickly.
What next? Just to keep on pushing creativity in Barbados. I really, really enjoy seeing young people being a part of the festival and being able to, just do what they do. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Sergio Charles.
Thank you.
We all love Crop Over, and we love your logo.
Thank you.
And right now, DJ Gunner is going to play some music and take us to break.
Nine mine. Do something to me, to me. You're bum bum, jumping on me all night. You're the mom and begging for it all night. You're bum jumping on me all night. You're the mom and begging for it all night. Bend down. When I'm in tongue, my shit come down.
On the ting. No respect she not got for the thing. I love it when she grab it, bounce and show me them dirty habits. Y'all work out and wine on the ting. No respect she not got for the thing. I love it when she grab it, bounce and show me them dirty habits. Out the all and work it off. You make me cough, whisper something sweet to me.
And our next guest, Raf, is one of our finest male dancers in Barbados. I know Tyrone from so many years. He was dancing and doing shows in the hotels and encouraging tourists to understand local culture for so many years.
Yeah.
It is such a pleasure to have him on the set today, Tyrone Trotman. He's the artistic director. And as you know, BARVEN Market, they are part of the artisanal pop-up that's going to be coming off this weekend. Did you get to go to Pelican to the one last week?
No, I didn't get to go.
I went. You should have gone, Raz.
Oh, man.
You would have seen Lady with t-shirts.
Yes, you know, I missed out. I missed out.
You missed out. She's going to be at the one the following Saturday, August 6th at Freedom Square Park. So you may get a t-shirt there.
All right.
And she said that she saw the show. She saw how you call her out, and she has to make sure you get your t-shirt.
All right, that sounded proper to me. That sounded proper to me.
Tyrone, it is good to see you. How are you, my friend?
And it's good to see you. It's good to be here too. You know,
I didn't realize the connection you had with Ras.
Yes. I taught. I'm teacher. Well, she's not, but I taught her daughter. His daughter. Oh, Lord. Forgive me, Ras. I taught his daughter at preschool, and she is a bundle of energy. Just
then
like
she's
her
her dad, just like her dad.
Oh yes, I'm very creative.
Gotta be from me. Gotta be from me.
Very creative though.
Yeah.
Very, very creative. You know, and so on. I mean, she was a joy to teach.
Yeah.
Nice. And Ras like a proud papa because he was at the graduation.
That's a proud papa. He was
Of course, you have to be there. You had to be there.
Yes, Ras.
So tell us about BARVEN Market this weekend.
The BARVEN Market, you know, came out of the idea of Alistair Alexander and the meeting with the NCF. And the NCF really wants to, they're not having Bridgetown Market this year. But if they're going to have a market,
you mean have it at the market?
It has to be BARVEN Market. And it's going to be in Bridgetown. It's going to be in Mighty Granite Highway. And the thing about it is, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to showcase the talent of Barbados, and it's going to market the fruits and the vegetables. When you enter there, you enter into a market, authentic market space. And the NCF, that's what NCF behind it. Because the NCF is not going to get behind any kind of paltry expositions of culture. Ooh. It has to be a real thing.
A real market.
A real market. And a real expression, because they're not bringing the Bridgetown, but if they're doing something, it must be done right. And we're going to have the pop-ups. We're going to have on Saturday, we have the opening with the Neil Rowe. And then they're going to have the folk performers, the strolling minstrels. You're going to have the calypsonians, to name only a few, like Faith, before Bring It.
Yes, there's Cooper Dan, some of the others,
Cooper Dan,
there's Steel Orchestra,
and Steel Orchestra.
Listen, this is a big show.
And then we have
a mini crop over right there at BARVEN.
And then we have the icon, BARVEN, Marvendor. I mean, exquisite. Heinzberry, Eagle Hall, took part in the NCF just concluded crop over celebrations in schools.
Right.
And they did Marvendor. And you should see the exquisite, scintillating beauty with the fruits and the vegetables and the color.
Nice.
I mean, it's awesome. And I want people to come. And then Sunday, because
I was getting to Sunday.
Right.
Yes, Sunday we're going to have the first is our Emancipation
Day.
But
and normally there's that walk to Bussa.
Yes. But Sunday we're going to have Emancipation celebrations. We're going to have we're going to have performers, we're going to have the dancers, we're going to have people like Charles Odell, who was around for a long time, Desmond Weeks, and he's going to be there. We're going to have Kinky Star, we're going to have mothers and daughters dancing.
Nice.
Like a whole village.
Right.
You don't see them, but you see I'm a dance company, I'm this, but we have mothers and daughters. And let me tell you, the mothers sometimes, I say I don't have fathers and daughters, because I bring out
fathers and sons.
I'll bring out.
You bring Ras and his little right?
But we can have mothers and daughters dancing, and we are going to have also Marvin, the grand entrance, and we have speakers like David Honorable David Commission, or Ambassador Carrie Com. We're going to have Trevor Prescott. They're going to give their exhortations. And we call it Afro-kinetic, because it's supposed to pull from a real space as this and cause the people to be energized and uplifted and empowered. We're going to have farewells. We're going to have people who are going to be there to empower our people, because this is a republic and we are going forward. And if you're going forward, you have to go forward right.
Yes. I agree. One of the things I like about the second day, which is the 31st of July, the Sunday, it's called Lego.
Yeah.
I like the name already.
You will like that name.
Lego.
Lego.
That's
so we Lego all the bad spirits,
Yes.
bad anger, but all the negativity.
Yes, and the thing about it is, we play on the word let go. You must not let go what is real.
Yeah.
You must be your authentic self, because to be able to let go and express, you must go into that authentic self.
Space. Yeah.
So that authentic emotional, spiritual space. So once we inside there, we don't let go of that, then we can let go. We can,
I get you. We can really let go.
So that's why let go is so important.
Right.
So tell our people, and we have a kind of, the way we want to break down these barriers, people feel like I am better than and I am this, and we are all one. Within one cultural space, and we are bringing people together with the drum and the dance and the music and the singing, even bringing churches together. And
Nice.
these churches becoming very conscious these days,
Yeah.
and they're coming together because they want to be a part. Early Sunday morning, they have a church, they're doing a service, a song, and they'll be waking. So we have the whole spirit. Everybody's involved, because they said as a republic going forward, we must bring all the creative, spiritual energies of the people.
Together.
We must bring them together so
Yeah.
that we can move as one
I
people.
agree.
And so that we can let go.
And then the following Saturday, then, which is the last one, the Golden Square Freedom Park. That's going to be so many local treats and crafts and products. I am so pleased and thrilled to see how that space has come into its own.
I love the space.
I love
I
this
love the
space.
space.
I
Love
love
it, man.
it. Have you been down and looked for your name on the wall?
Of course. Of course.
I must admit, even that surprised me. I didn't think that Barbadians would be so into that, but they did. I went.
Yep.
People down there looking for their name on
Every
the wall
week.
and quarantine bad if you don't see the name.
Every week.
Yeah, and the thing about it, I go down there and I relax. I can feel the energy.
Yes.
If anyone who feels tired or you feel, look, I can go down there and sit down.
It's true. And you don't feel like you're in the middle of town.
No.
There's almost a peacefulness in the space.
Yeah, that's the whole, as I call the whole process of semiosis.
Right.
We have that semiotic energy pouring through us, and we can feel it. It comes out, and we can feel it down deep inside our genes. We can feel our ancestors speaking to it. As I told the group the other day, when you talk about spirits, we're not talking about spirits up in the air. We're talking about the deep in your genes, deep in your DNA. You can feel that vibration that is really you, and that's what I can feel down there. The vibes are really there. You can feel really your spiritual energy.
You can really feel your spiritual energy there, and it's not only that for me. It is just the art. If you walk around and look at the artwork and that all of that art, public art, which you don't get a lot of in Barbados.
No.
So even the way it was done is a wonderful,
wonderful
space. Tyrone, thank you so much. We have to have you back another time so that we can continue to talk about getting all of those spiritual energies together, and so we can let go.
So we can let go.
So
people all, don't forget, Saturday
starting
and
at 10
Sunday.
in the morning. You come on down to BARVEN Market, just off the Spring Garden Highway. There's going to be vegetables, so you can do your Sunday shopping for your Sunday lunch. So there's going to be vegetables, there's going to be craft, there's going to be music, there's going to be food. And then on Sunday morning, you go down again, and there's going to be that spiritual renewal as well as performances and speeches for Emancipation Day. So you can go on down. We're going to take a break, but we'll be right back. DJ Gunner, take us to the break.
Yo, I recognize that girl, but I know who she look like. What you mean you recognize that girl and you know who she look like? I mean, yo, I just know I just dance with she all the time. What? I don't know what she face look like. Why? She always been over. I don't see this girl all the time, and she always been over. Anytime I see this girl in a party, she always been over. I can identify she by she boxy. Oh, boom. Show me where you got. Show me where you got. Show me where you got, girl. Show me where you got. Face down, face down, face down, face down, face down, face down. Hey, show me where you got. Show me where you got. Show me where you got.
Faith money be
Welcome back to Crop Over Activated. And right now, Biggity Ball. Bobo. It's Biggity Ball.
Listen, one of the sweetest songs for the season.
It's what? It's what, Joe?
Lollipop.
What you like, Bully Lollipop?
I just like the lyrics and the interaction between the lyrics and the music.
Okay.
Sounds like she has a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, definitely. Bobo, welcome to the show.
Thank you, buddy.
Another
Pleasure to be
QC.
here. Yeah, man.
Another
Sent to
queen.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you, we need to rename the show the QC Show. Let me do it. Wasting time here.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah, man.
But I
Pleasure to
mean,
be here.
Bobo, we back outside. How it feel to be back outside, man?
Amazing, man. This year I wanted to immerse myself in almost every area. You don't know where you had till it's gone. You know what I mean? And years ago, I used to, say, well, I didn't feel like going to this or I didn't feel like doing that. But, when you had a hiatus 2 years, you want to do everything, like you
you
said.
miss it for
Yeah, it's been awesome.
So what you been doing? What you been out to?
Well, last night I did stay to my, as you could tell, the voice a little bit strained, which is beautiful because Crop Over Wednesday, any artist that got a voice like this right now, you know that you're working, right?
Yeah.
So State of Mind was last night. Night before did the folk concert. That was awesome.
I didn't get to go, but I heard that it was amazing. I saw all the posts on social media and stuff, and everybody said that it was amazing.
Wonderful.
One of the best folk concerts they've had for a time.
Listen, it was one of the best concerts I was ever affiliated with. I mean, all the voices, 100-member choir,
right?
And the people, as you all said, the whole ambiance and feel of the freedom, the Golden Square.
Right.
And all the performances, it was all, just being at the rehearsal, you wanted to be there throughout the entire rehearsal just to take in the show. So kudos and salute to Ryan Boyce and Kelly Gaston and Carol at the NCF. That was an awesome experience.
Before we go forward, Bobo, I want to go back a little bit because just looking at the notes here, he was doing a concert.
Yeah.
We keep getting people on this show who started off one place and ended up in Kaiso. So talk to me about how you got into the music.
Oh, yeah, well, music was always ingrained in me from Queen's College times. In fact, in 1995, I wrote a poem that Mr. Sawyer, remember Mr. Sawyer, Sam Sawyer?
Yeah.
The literature teacher, yes.
You would not believe how much Sawyer gave me for this poem. 26 out of 25. First time I ever get a mark like that in my life. 26 out of 25. We got the man said, sir, what going on here? The man said, that's one of the greatest poems I ever see in my life. You got a talent. But other things just talk a lot. Ignorance just makes sport. You at school, right?
Yeah.
The man said, boy, don't take your talent for granted, boy. And from then, I was always in it. Professionally, I've always tried to keep the two parallel.
Right.
So I did my master's in accounting in Mona, and the managing director of Lynch Caribbean Brokers. I ran brokerages through the Eastern Caribbean. That's my responsibility and purview.
Right.
But the music always gives me that escape. Most of my songs I write in the car when I'm driving. Mental and it's that escape, and then to come into the season and then be immersed with people who I really respect, make it for a living. I'm the chairman of Cost Gap, so I have a personal mandate to try to see how I can expand the opportunities for artists and composers within this realm of earnings, right?
Right.
I like that you are attracted to the shareholders in the art form, Invader, Adonijah, Serenader, them kind of men.
Yes.
So how has that guided you in terms of developing this section of your career?
Thank you. That was really shaped. That shaped me. That House of Soca. I was in House of Soca when you had all these great legends that you spoke of just now, and Malik and Trevor Eastman, and then you had fellas like Tyrone that would come in every year. And back in that time, I used to roll a lot with Peter Ram, and he had the blue, yellow, black. Remember that song? It was awesome.
Right.
Seeing him last night, State of Mind, brought back so many memories of us cutting plates and freestyling that, so many different things together. And Smokey Burke, all those fellas. What I got most from those is, they have this unique way of just separating all the stress of competition and enjoying everything about the festival. Yeah. Sometimes for us as young people, we just want win. We just want, we just focus on what we need to get to. But these guys, man, these men backstage hitting rum and cooling out, and you're like, these men competing for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when they hit the stage, it's a serious thing.
Serious thing.
Last year cheering.
Yeah, let me tell you. But when they get back off, it's just liming, and they don't stop liming. I had a similar experience this year being around All Stars. The likes of Colin Spencer and Ronnie and all those guys, those towers, Eric Lewis, and just seeing again how these guys are able to I just love how they're able to cushion and just separate pressure. That's the most amazing part about being around them for me.
Yeah, that's very different, man. But I mean, we've had so much a Bobo. What have you been doing in the 2 years you were off?
Boy, well, obviously, one of the biggest things was trying to motivate the teams that I work with through all the adversity that we were going through. In fact, during that period, I had a mantra that behind every adversity lies an opportunity. Yep. So for me, it was always about motivating and coaching. Right. As you know, personally, we had adjustments to make. I'm a single parent, and the homeschool component. You know, you're doing your own work, and then you still got to keep that eye to make sure. So I salute all the parents that managed through that period, because I know personally that it wasn't easy. I also salute the teachers that had to teach throughout that period and still maintain their own livelihoods and kids and what's not a responsibility.
Because their own children were homeschooling.
Exactly, and they're teaching. Like, that was the most incredible balancing act for me personally. But in that period, it was just about, you know, focusing on making it out, sharpening the sword. Every season I still drop a song. I think I brought out Inches. I work on that with Black Man Chant. And then last year I did Keerah with Green Shanty. So I still try to, you know, keep a measure of relevance.
A little something out there.
A little something out there. So let's talk about the songs you got out this year.
She's song. Which one? You pick.
Well, I see 4 songs here. So there's Lollipop, there's
Trotman,
Trotman, Red Bean, and Back in Business, which is a collab you did with Betty B.
Yes, boy. And Betty B, I always wanted, I love her voice and her tone. We got together and we tried to create this creation of being back in business. We discussed what life was like, just the same questions you all asked, you know, in the last 2 years. Right. And we created this image of 2 people who playing on the word back in business too, you know, back in business, you know. So that was awesome. Red Boys produced it. Nice. It was awesome to be again immersed with Scott and Mikey. Very unique track. Lollipop, Green Shanty production, working with those young guys. That was awesome being on that rhythm. I think Stiffy and Mole on the rhythm as well. Yeah. I actually wrote that song in St. Vincent when I was on business and in a hotel, and I wanted to capture how Vincies have a habit of stretching the lines, the bars. So that's what you hear me doing. This girl long walking up with the lollipop inside your mouth, touch it sucking hard. You know, like do that bar stretch that they do, and you know, it's amazing to be in, you know, different areas where you could really take in the same spiritual connected vibes that Mr. Trotman was talking to you about earlier. And
when you travel like that, though, do Vincies know Bobo?
No, that's one of my greatest failures. I think my greatest failure is that because of my humility, I'm not one to bring up in a conversation. In fact,
but do you push your music then to, you know, the other carnivals and stuff across the region?
Horribly, and unfortunately, I lack in that area as well. I must be the first to. Yeah. I have a brethren that owns a radio station in St. Vincent, and I actually want to tell him happy birthday, Jules. Owns WeFM in St. Vincent. And I don't think I've ever taken a song to this station. Look at you. But we do other business together and what's not. So yeah, I guess in my world I just want my music. When my music goes, let it go naturally. That's always been Biggie the Bo. Right. Let it be an organic thing. You see all I ain't really from the voting world and all these elements that you throw in. Nah, I do it for the love. I don't do it for like the purity of me is in my music, and you're gonna always get quality because that's what I want to bring. I'm not gonna bring something lukewarm and then flood it with all kind of frills and things. That I mean.
Okay, well, Bobo, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. Of course, he's going to be performing a little later. Want to tell you quickly that you can sign up for the Courtesy Pick of the Crop Finals on July 29th and enjoy the masterful art of social commentary. Pay-per-view, it's $58.75. Who will be the big winner? Watch all the action at home with MCTV, and you can call us at 228-6288. It is not too late. You can still call or email customer services at cbc.bb to book today. DJ Gunner is going to take us to the break.
Right now, we're going to take a look at the highlights from Mikey's reunion that took place on Tuesday. And remember that Crop Over Activated is energized by Keerah Oxygen and sponsored by Flow and Little Caesars.
When I cut when I got down low and fat, me when they get catch for the race. And I said she get it together, they want a conversation. She want me catch for the race, vacation. She want kiss, hug, all the above. She even want me when I saw them. Give me a love, not dance with me, that's it, crazy, the way she want it. But she got leg, stop, and bubble. Stop on lazy, stop on lazy, nothing on me together. Stop on lazy, stop on lazy, what's your name? Why not lazy, stop on lazy, what's your
One gal, two gal, three gal, four gal, more gal. It's just the I don't wanna lose my baby. Yeah. I admit I'm wrong for watching her when I'm with you. I admit sometimes I made you feel like number two. I admit I've done some things to you I shouldn't do. I admit it, but I just love ya.
And our next guest is Keerah. Keerah Boxhill. She's a soca artist and she hails from the parish of St. George, my hometown. She's also from the House of Soca. She started in the music industry when she was just 15 years old. How are you?
Hi, I am fine. What about you?
I am good. You were a Junior Monarch finalist and then a Pick of the Crop semi-finalist.
Another Junior Monarch
finalist.
Oh, man.
So what was that experience like and how did you first get into music and performing on that stage?
Well, the experience was very good. I used to go and watch, as you know, Kiddies Kadooment at the stadium back then. And I always admired how the girls would sing on stage. And one song stood out to me. It was Condomize. And they just sang it at home. And my dad was like, wait, you could sing? I was like, wait, I didn't know I could sing. And from there, I just said, like, I think I should enter Junior Monarch, and my journey just started from there.
I am loving how you see people come to this interview because this is a crop over show. But then we look at their bio. She is her full-time occupation is a statutory advisor.
Yes.
Totally different thing.
A totally different thing, like how Bobo is an accountant.
Yeah, correct.
You know, a totally different thing. And she's doing very well. Rookie of the Year, Club 100, and Diamond Award.
Yes.
You really put all the stops in.
Yes.
How do you marry those two things?
Well, it's all about balance. So I learned to commit my time towards my job for job. And then after hours where I would like do certain things with my job, I say, you know what, just let me take some time now to put in the work for crop over, which is usually like at night. So I will work during the day and then just transition at night, remembering to still put in my rest and stuff when I can during the day on weekends. So it has been going good for me so far.
All right. So, I mean, and you're a former Barbados national netballer as well.
Yes.
So you're singing soca, you push it down people.
And she's a mom.
Yeah, and she's a mom too. So, I mean, you're really doing a balancing act.
I am.
That's what we're talking about.
This year you penned Blueprint for the Pick of the Crowd competition and the Soca song Ben. Did you write the songs yourself?
No, Crystal Cummings Beckles, she wrote and arranged Blueprint. We had a conversation and she asked what I would like to sing about. I told her usually I would sing like things about domestic abuse. And for some reason, like I always like to encourage persons, motivate persons, because sometimes you may want to give up and the finishing line may be right there. So I told her I wanted it to be something very motivational and in the direction for mental health. And that's how I came up with the title of the song, and it was very good inside of the tank as well.
That transition from Junior Monarch to the Big People stage, what was that like for you?
It was very quickly because my first year in Pickety Craw, I actually made to the semifinals. And that year it was at the National Stadium, so like I had a very tiny voice with a big crowd, and it was very nerve-wracking, but that one experience made me prepare for my future experiences, and I'm always in character on stage, so it isn't something that is new to me. I really love being in character on stage.
So you see here you are in the top 20.
Yes.
For the People's Choice competition, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
And you have to perform at Soca Correction.
Yes.
How are you feeling about doing that?
Real excited.
Yeah, the people vote for you, girl.
Yes, my friends, family, clients, all are looking forward to that performance on Sunday.
But that means the girl come out.
So they will be coming up for sure.
Right.
One thing I can say is I have a very good support system. So I'm looking forward to Sunday as well.
So how does your daughter feel seeing her mommy on stage? And is she a singer too? Is she singing?
Before, like when she would have been like 5, she would want to sing in Junior Monarch, but now she says she don't want to sing. So she is like, all my songs she knew. If I sing a word wrong, she would say, not live, live, mommy, live. So she's always correcting me. If I sing a note incorrectly, as young as she is, 8 years old, she would say, not like that, mommy, and she would.
And she don't want to sing?
No, she does not want to sing, but she loves singing. She loves music, but she does not want to be on stage.
Well, maybe she would find a different way to be involved in music. You never know, she may be a writer, a producer. Who knows?
Probably.
Your love for music, you could bring it out in a different way.
Yeah, on finals night, when I came out in House of Soca, usually she sits in this particular chair every tank night. And when I came on stage, she actually was the first person I saw, and this guy who was sitting next to her that I don't even know, I just saw her tap him and point. And when I came off, I said, you told that guy it was your mommy? She said, yes. So I know she's very proud of me.
That's good,
That
though.
is so nice. That is so nice. So what's next for you after this crop over season?
I do it because I love the season. It's not something full-time for me. If I get any opportunities where I can go abroad and perform, I will take the opportunities. However, it will be back to business, just work and deal with my daughter.
Okay, but Shakira,
I'm preparing obviously for the next season. So it's just like you going back to the drawing board, keeping your eyes and ears open so you will know what you may be interested in singing next.
Are there any producers or stuff you want to work with, or you're looking forward to working with, or collabs maybe with current soca artists?
Honestly, I would consider. I like working with Dangerous. Darren Bailey is good as well.
Right.
Sanctuary wrote my song for this year, so I will look back to do some work with him again next year. In regards to collabs, I like Mikey's energy for sure.
Yes, Mikey is very
energetic. Yes, and that's my personality right there. I thought, female-wise, I would have thought about Allison Hines at some point. So you never know.
You never know. By next year, we may be looking at another collab.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, Keerah, thank you so much for coming on the show. We are looking forward to seeing you at Ruction on Sunday. And we know that you are going to play us in the very tall.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So thank you very much, Keerah. And we also, while we're doing thank yous, want to thank Damian Jordan of Crown D Productions for the set. You can follow him on Instagram at Crown D Productions. Crop Over Activated is energized by Keerah Oxygen and sponsored by Flo and Little Caesars.
Daddy Nolan, Rochelle, can you teach me to sing? Can you teach me to sing? Rochelle, can you teach me to sing? Can you teach me to sing? Roger, can you teach me to sing? I need some voice training. I sing in AC.
Put it in a nook.
So I hit it in the nook. I sing in AD.
Put it in a nook.
So I hit it in the nook. The high harmony.
Put it in a nook.
So I ring 'em in the nook. Hold on, chase it tune up. The BPM's on. Girl, walk the jiggle, 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 jiggle. Incredible. Daddy, no lie.
Trust me, almighty. Oh, yeah.
How she bubbling, how she turning, how she winding, how she twisting. Girl, bend over, girl, bend over. All the people in the coke start falling. Girl, she said the one, she box and she coach and turn around and tick tock and push back and
Just like every closing tonight, but first I want to get sharp now, baby, get sharp now.
On Tuesday, Shanae Worrell joined us to tell us what were some of the makeup trends that are coming up and how the girls are going to be looking at on Grand Kaduma. She even threatened to put lashes on our Ras chicken now. But we are here, and she's going to show us what makeup trends you can use for Grand Kaduma, which is on Monday, and how you can make yourself look hot and fabulous for the season.
Hi, my name is Shanae. You might know me as Rogue Beauty from Instagram. Today we have Celine with me. She is my model, and we are going to demonstrate for you a lovely eye that you can wear on crop over day, one you can either do yourself or ask your artist for. All right, so we are going to start by creating the, close your eyes for me. We're going to start by creating the shape, the pink shape, and then we're going to move in with the line that is just going to make things pop a little more. The contrast of colors is what really makes this work. Yeah, so I'm going to be using a cosmetic paint from P. Louise and a very flat concealer brush. And you want, if you're not doing this on yourself and you're doing this on another person, you really want to make sure you coat both sides of the brush and really, really saturate the eye. If you have trouble figuring out where to stop, as in how high up to go, you can just place a lot of product on the mobile lid and then have the person open your eyes and look up. And it kind of, look, and close again. And it kind of makes a marking for you. So that takes away any of the stress that you might have thought you had. It's kind of a shape, it's kind of the same shape that you would do for like a cut crease, but we're just not doing the whole eyeshadow thing at the top. It's still a pretty statement eye, but definitely a lot less time consuming than a cut crease, that's for sure. So I'm just making sure to outline the wing shape that I want, that nice dramatic wing, because we need everybody to see. And then we're gonna add a beautiful pigment on top of it, because I believe that everybody wants to be a sunbeam for Jesus, because why not, right? All right, so we have that placed, and I'm just gonna use a paddle brush here and pick up this iridescent pigment that I have. And you definitely want to dust off some of the pigment just so you don't, if you're like me, where you do skin first and then go in with the eyes after, you don't want to use too much product at a time because it definitely will fall down. But there is a way to fix that. That I'll show you in a bit. Because we're bound to get something, honestly. If you have trouble with a lot of fallout, you can always tell the person to raise their chin a bit more. And then, you know, gravity kind of works for you. But we're making sure to pack on the product, the pigment, while her eyes are still closed. She hasn't opened them since I drew the shape with the pink. And the reason we used a pink base in the first place is just because we want the undertone of it. Granted, that's something that you could have used on its own to just make it like a very statement type piece. These paints do dry down, so it's not something that you need to set. And I'm just making sure to get all the bits and corners here, and to really bring out the holographic glitter in the pigment, you want to do like a side to side motion, and that kind of helps you get right up to the top as well, so that you don't leave any gaps. All right, so this is where we are so far, and you can open your eyes. Okay, so now that we have our pigment down, now it's time for that dramatic orange line. This is a water-based pigment, or a water-activated pigment, I should say. But the only way that I would suggest you wear this on crop over day, because we know durability, is to activate it with setting spray instead of water. So we're just going to go in with a little brush here. And we're going to do a nice swipe. You just want to outline the shape that you've created, basically. And I'm just thickening the edge because that adds to the shape a little more. And that is literally it. You pop on your lash and you are good to go. Ras was afraid of the lashes. We're going to use this bad boy here. As you can see, she's very nice and fluffy. And I am a fan of duo glue just because it is latex free. So in case any of you have any allergies, this is just going to be your best friend. She is durable. She's never failed me. And while that is drying, I'm just going to take a light eye pencil and pop it in her waterline as well. There we go. And again, while it's drying, just going to take the colors that we have at the very bottom and ask her to look up. And just spread that pink all the way across the bottom lash line. Do not think about it too much. You want it to be nice and diffused, just a nice wash of color. I just deepened a little closer to the lash line using a darker color. And at this point, we just need to apply mascara and the lash and we are good to go. So we have the lash here drying because it does take a little bit of time to get tacky. Never apply your lashes straight off the bat after you apply the glue. It will create a mess. It's too much. So just using a mascara wand here, look down for me. And you can always use your finger as a guard as well to stop you from destroying all of the beautiful work that you did with mascara. And look straight ahead, right, there we go. And up a little. Just applying a very quick coat of mascara. I prefer to apply my lashes with tweezers, but that is definitely up to you. And look down for me. And that is what we have. Now, the last thing that we absolutely need to do is get rid of the fallout, like I said before. So I'm just taking a brush and dabbing it in some loose powder, and I'm going to have her look up. And we are going to create a bit of a mess in the air. I did not just pop off the whole lash, guys. Moving on. Popping it back on because the glue is still there. The glue is still wet. Everything is fine. Okay. Brush. Brush it away. It's important to dip the brush into the powder first so that you are not just moving the pigment around and creating streaks. So here we have the look that you can wear on crop over day, cadumant day, 4-day morning, whatever it is that you choose. Because of the products that we use, it is now a waterproof look as well. So you can face anything. Again, my name is Shanae, and this was a look that you can do on Cadumant Day. Thank you very much for joining me.
Oh gosh, I miss it. The fretting up of the hair I'm flexing. I miss it. The frowning up on me hair it wearing.
Come up to my boxy boy and
over. Hey, get a drink, I'm stepping to you, but my friends tell me no. I step to you, right behind you, and in your ear, I'm telling you. Why for me, girl, why?
And our next guest is Keelz. Keelz. He's a soca artist and songwriter, and he released Feeling Away for Crop Over 2022. Hey, what's up?
Doing good. How are you?
We are good. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Keelz?
Well, Keelz actually came from my childhood nickname, which is Keely. So as I got older, my friends just started calling me Keelz instead of the Keely, you know?
Friends always give you a nickname.
Yeah, all the time. But yeah, so it just stuck. So I took it over into music as well, you know?
I looked at your bio and you talk about that you've always been surrounded by the arts community, that you have cousins and friends who produce and create music. So were you always into music or just came into it because you had family?
No, I was always into music, to be honest. But as a kid, I didn't really have the time, to be honest. Like, I was working from 14 while I was in school. Well, Mole is my cousin, by the way, so he would be dealing with his music and stuff while I would be at work, you know, because that's just how it was for me. But then COVID came, I had a lot of free time. So I decided to give it a shot, and then I had a lot of help on the way as well, but it turned out pretty good.
How has the work side of being an event planner helped you to craft this other side of it?
Well, I'm actually able to provide platforms for myself. Before I was into events for a long time. And since I started to do the music and stuff, I had a few people come and had conversations with me, telling me, yo, you should perform at your events. You know, I was like, yo, you're right. I should actually take full advantage of my own platforms. You know, so from that day, my first performance this year was at my own party, which was called Boozy Brunch, and then I had a few other gigs at Salt, give me a little piece at Soca State of Mind. I had B-Ting. And then I had like Shine, Paul Paris, he does this Shine party every week for the upcoming artists and stuff, so I performed there as well. Hopefully I have a few more before the season finish, you know?
So how has it been hitting the stage now as a performer? How is it?
Different.
How's it been?
Before I step on every stage, well, the small gigs I had this year, I had the nerves, honestly. Like my throat started to get dry, all kind of stuff, but as soon as I got up there, all that went. And then I had the support, obviously, like from Mole and then from Lead Pipe. They were both on stage with me. But the other two performances I actually did on my own. So it's a work in progress, you know?
Yeah. All right. So Feeling Away, you dropped the track. How have people been responding?
The response is overwhelming, man. I really didn't expect it to be like this.
Right.
It was a little slow at first, but then these last 2-3 weeks, it's been really, really good. Like,
all right. So what's that? Where do you want to take the music? What do you want to achieve?
As far as I can, bro. I have actually a lot of tracks I had recorded before that I haven't released yet. So I'm gonna just keep trying to produce, you know, music any way I can, you know, and take it as far as I can as well.
Are you looking to produce music outside of this short crop over season?
Yes, I have so the producer on my track is actually Precision Production. They're a very popular production company in Trinidad. This guy called Casey Phillips. So he makes a master. Then I have some friends in LA and New York. They're actually helping me with my image as well, like all the artwork and the outfitting and just like a label, you know, kind of. So they're helping me along the way. They're not just a label, they're my friends too, you know. So they've been giving me a lot of push this time around, for real.
Right, that's what we're talking about. This guy got a full plan, Joe.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
So you're gonna take in any other carnivals after crop over is finished?
Yeah. Once the opportunity presents, I dare. Trust me, I dare. Like before all the other carnivals this year, I plan to release a few more tracks before the year ends, so I can have that with the season music.
Right.
And then come again next year for crop over as well.
Right. And I know some artists do something where even if they're not booked for carnival, they would fly and go and put in that groundwork. That's something you could ever see yourself doing?
For sure. I just go and do carnival for no reason. So I could as well go and push myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love carnival. Jamaica, St. Lucia, Trinidad, whole works I've been done already, you know?
You talked about how during the 2 years that everything was on lockdown, you used that opportunity to really focus on yourself. Is that where you discovered that music was the thing that you wanted to be next for you?
Yes, it was. So the first track, which is Feeling Away, I went by, because I had a lot of free time, so I went by Lead Pipe. I was getting into writing a lot of small little tracks and stuff, and then I went to Lead Pipe's house. And we sat down and we built this tune together. Then Mo came over and then he put in his 2 cents, etc., etc. And then I went to Just D because we recorded it on a YouTube beat. I went to Just D. He's another friend of mine. He built the beat for me. And then so happened to that Casey Phillips from production and the guys from New York, they fell in love with the beat. They bought the production from Just D, etc. And then they mixed and mastered and released it for me. But I have a few more tracks that I actually wrote myself. You know, so I'm gonna get that out as soon as possible. But I'm real busy now, so.
How did you learn to write music?
Like, well, I was listening to Bobo earlier. Like, I find I'm more productive when I'm driving as well.
Right.
Honestly.
I've heard about having a studio in the bedroom, but nobody care.
Yeah, I trying to figure out, no, this is the end thing, no.
Yeah, when I drive, everything's
so
just
the ideas come to you, the words come to you?
Yeah, and melodies mostly. I really good at making melodies. And like sometimes I run into difficulties at a little junction with some lyrics or whatever. Then I will call Lead Pipe or Mo to help me out. Obviously, it's a learning curve, so I ain't knocking anything. I push in my fullest, see what I can get from it.
All right. Well, Keelz, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank
We're
you for
looking
having
forward
me.
for you putting out more tracks even
Thank
after
you.
this season. We're looking forward to having your own show, you know?
Yeah.
Music and thing and being able to just organize a great event for yourself. Coming
Thank
up
you.
next, Gunna is going to bring us to some more of the music of the season, and then we've got another guest.
Pork line, pull up for sure. Now girls ain't here and I let it anymore. Who ain't push it back, working up on the floor. Can't make up my mind, man, I just don't know. I want to know the boss girl that what? The boss girl that drop box, some other girls I don't know. I want to know the boss girl that what? The boss girl that drop box, some other girls I don't know. So come in here, I up on food. Everybody going out to Rooster's Road. Girls coming out now by the
Welcome back to Crop Over Activated, and we have 2 young men here in studio who keeping the place hype for Crop Over, man. Zach the Champ and Sensalist right here in the chair. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi,
Good evening.
Hey. Thanks for having
Everybody
me.
good?
Everybody is good.
Right.
Zach, I'm going to start with you. You're Vincey.
Yes, I am.
Moved to Barbados at the age of 7. And you said you only got called in to do music when you were a quote-unquote young man. I don't know what age that is. But before that, you were into athletics, representing Barbados in athletics and football. So where did the music come in?
Well, I mean, the music was always there because my father's a chanter. And, you know, I have family members that play the instrument also. Yeah, so I guess when I moved to Barbados, I had a reset. So then I got distracted from the music. Yeah, so yeah, I would say 2017, 2018, you know, they would say have a calling.
Yeah.
Like this thing speaking to you from the inside.
Right.
Yeah, so I said, do music is that, do music is that. And I procrastinated for a year, but then I got there eventually. Yeah.
All right, so what type of music did you start with when you actually started?
Well, to be
Was it
honest,
always Soca?
my first track that I put out there
was
Bashment Soca called Go Down by 10 Star Studios. That's Junior Keelz, big up Junior Keelz. Yeah, that was my first actual track I released. But I love dancehall also.
Right. Now we see what's happening here. So you love dancehall, but the first track was Soca. Why was that?
Well, as a Caribbean person, you know, soca is in my blood.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so when I hear the rhythm and the pan and the beat and the soca music, my skin is started to itch. You know, because it's so sweet.
It's so
going
sweet,
through
it's
blood.
true.
Yeah. So I have to do soca. Have to.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Sensalist.
Yes, please.
Can you imagine this girl is Sister Marshall nephew?
Yeah.
That must be just the coolest thing. She's such a sweet person.
Yes, please.
I love her music.
I mean, so obviously you have
Another person with music in their
a
blood.
family with music.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got links with DJ Keerah and other people like that.
I've been there from birth.
So as long as you remember, it was music.
Yeah, it was music.
Right,
Yeah,
so when did you first release a track?
My first release was, I can't remember, because what happened is I used to play around with laptops and recording programs and just trying a thing.
Yeah.
Right. But
But you were gravitating to dance hall.
Pardon?
So you were moving to dance hall. So
Yeah.
How you managed to move from dance hall to
soca?
To soca.
Or you
True Zach. Zach is who bring me the dance hall. Let's call it the dance hall arena. The soca arena, actually, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, so
that's funny, you know.
I start with rap though. Because you know what I mean, like the boom back, you know what I mean, hip hop style. Yeah, so I started with that, practicing. But then I went into the dance hall, you know what I mean, as in a faster tempo. Right. And then you know what I mean, as I was progressing in the dance hall, like you know what I mean, getting better at the lyrics and everybody keep telling me like, you gotta do soca though, because you know what I mean, soca in Caribbean, the boy don't really fancy rap. You know what I mean? So soca, do soca. Everybody tell me do soca. Yeah, so and then eventually hook up with Zach. You know what I mean? As we have the same interest for music, we live in the same area. So we just start work out things and try things and it come together. Basically.
So what was your first release together?
Tip and Been Over.
Tip and Been Over, this first release for this year,
yeah. The way y'all are connecting, I thought y'all had tracks together before.
Well,
we have
a lot of music, but they don't release. Right, technically, we have a lot of music.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
and Tip and Been Over, we're in the top 20 of the People's Choice now also.
Right.
Yeah.
So you performing at Ruction?
Yeah, I perform at Ruction.
Thanks for all the support. I really, really, really respect that.
So make sure you come out to see me perform. It's gonna be a good performance.
It sounds like it's gonna be a good performance.
So how has the response been this year with Tip and Been Over?
Tip and Been Over, no.
The response was good.
Great. Like, as
like,
first time coming in, like, I enjoy the energy, enjoy crowd, enjoy all the response.
Did you just play the music or they ain't playing it?
Yeah, they're playing the music. I would like to play more.
You know, it's always more. It's never enough.
Yeah, I can't complain because my first year was in 2019.
Right.
So once it's better than 2019, is a plus for me.
It's a bonus.
Yeah, so I give thanks still.
All right. So no, y'all didn't do any music in 2020, 2021, COVID times?
No, we haven't released any.
We haven't released. We do music every day. Every day is music. It's just that the releasing dates.
So you guys are looking to release music after Crop Over?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, we have to.
I have dancehall. As I say, I love dancehall, so I have dancehall coming out as soon as Crop Over is finished.
Yeah, we
are you looking to move your music across the region?
I will.
To some of the other carnivals and stuff.
You gotta
Of course.
You gotta
Of course. Yeah, so the other track, Soca Music, was actually from a Vinci producer.
Right.
Ziggy Beats. Yeah, so I would like my music to touch the four corners of the earth. Let's put it that way. In China, wherever.
For me, if you got soca party, every party, if on another planet, it won't be there because how far they want to get the music. Like,
we going on the
planet.
I just want good music, and wherever you want to get played, you won't be there.
That's what we talking about, man. Zach the Chat, of course. My guy Sensalist here, boy. And I mean, Tip and Been Over. It's a good track. The guys did any performances this year?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I went to Soca State of Mind.
Right.
We did Soca State of Mind.
Buster Wine Thursdays.
6 minutes.
6 nights. I went in Oystens.
Right.
Yeah, so.
How has it been performing the track and trying to interact with the crowd and stuff like that?
To be honest, you know, like as a first time, you're supposed to be nervous.
Right.
You weren't nervous?
I don't feel no nervousness. So like the bigger the crowd, I feel better.
I'm
serious.
Right.
So it surprised me too, you know, because I supposed to feel nervous. Like, I don't feel nervous. So it's like I belong here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Soca say, "Welcome home, buddy." I say, "All right, darling, I'm here."
You're here. I'm here, ready to go. Well, you guys are ready for, of course, Soca Correction this Sunday. Sure. Get into the top 20 is a big achievement. So once again, congrats on that.
Thanks.
And thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Us also. And one more thing though, you know, I have been seeing you on TV since I was going to school. You look the same way.
Thank you.
Don't gas yet, Zach. We ain't gonna hear the end of this though. Thank you so much, guys. Of course, coming up next right here on Crop Over Activated, we got a performance by Keelz.
I'm gonna talk the truth. Time for me to talk the truth.
I got a job that I don't like. They want me work for the whole night. Lord, I'm so fed up by this shit. I done planned for the boat ride. They don't want give me no time, but God know I'm not missing this. Because oh yeah, we working hard, so it's okay. Meet me on the road, yeah. Meet me on the road. They tell me I drunk, no, I just can't handle the rum, no, I just I can't choke a gal, no, I just but I'm going to mash up the place with it.
Crop over activated. I feel in a way, yeah. I feel in a way, soca down in my soul. I feel so amazed, women running down low now. Don't look at me face when I'm coming on you. When I'm coming on you, show me what you can do, girl. Can I get a wine just a little bit? Can I get a grind just a little bit? Cause plenty gal in there and plenty vibes in there. Can I get a wine just a little bit? Can I get a grind just a little bit? Cause plenty gal in there and plenty vibes in there. Show me what you're doing down there. We love what you're doing down there. The way how you walk it down there, I feel like coming down there. Show me what you're doing down there. We love what you're doing down there. The way how you walk it down there, I feel like coming down there. No pressure, y'all live your life and carry on. More pleasure, y'all you holding more than you're letting on. Don't let up, y'all me love the way how you're getting on. Don't get up, y'all me off your eyes. Can I get a wine a little bit? Can I get a grind a little bit? Cause plenty y'all in there and plenty vibes in there. Can I get a wine just a little bit? Can I get a grind just a little bit? Cause plenty gal in there and plenty vibes in there. Show me what you're doing down there. We love what you're doing down there. The way how you walk it down there, I feel like coming down there. Show me what you're doing down there. The way what you're doing down there. The way how you walk it down there, I feel like coming down there. I wanna jam you believe it. When I say it, I mean it. The way you walk, I never seen it.
Yo, thanks for having me, Quapo. I've activated.
You make me, 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 you make me. Me want you make me bend like the fish from the silver dollar. Give me the wine, make me scream and holler. No other man coulda do me like you. No other man coulda do me like you. Now the scent of the thing and follow. Say time me best start to zig and zaga. No other man coulda do me like you. No other man coulda watch me wind up the thing there, thing there, thing there. The little shy thing make me fling way. Make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend, bend. Cock it up, flick it up, give me. I know you like when I whining kinky. Make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend, bend. When me bend down, brace. Wine sing but sweet to the taste. Wine, 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 break off your waist. If the wine good can't, then I know his. I'm me real don't care who see or hear me. Not no time for me act like no lady. Bring the thing and come and just make me bend like the fish from the silver dollar. Give me the wine, make me scream and holler. No other man coulda do me like you. No other man coulda do me like you. Now this time talk the thing and follow. Say time me best start to zig and zaga. No other man coulda do me like you. No other man coulda watch me wind up the thing there, thing there, thing there. The little shy thing like me fling way. Make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend, bend. Cock it up, flick it up, give me. I know you like when I whining kinky. Make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend, bend. Me want wine up a waist. Take time, no gears. Expose all of my dirty ways. Show me X-Man and can't make me behave. Was a good gal, but me change. No, me can't get the lioness team. Was a good gal, but me change. No, I'm feeling stupid. You make me bend like the fish from the silver dollar. Give
other man coulda do me like you. Watch me wind up the ting day, ting day, ting day. The little shy thing make me fling way, make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend. Cock it up, flick it up, give me. I know you like when I whining kinky, make me bend, bend. Watch me wine and bend, bend. You make me, you make me, you make me, you make me. Thank you.
Pick it up. DJ gonna big up every time, Lion. Crop over time. Crop over activated. It's the biggity in the house. Boom.
This girl walking up with a lollipop inside she mouth and she sucking hard. That thing large, you in front and you choke and bar. You love the one that the middle got chewing gum. I'm happy that you love a lollipop. From the minute we roach sucking, all on the roach sucking lolly. Ben and she dip and sucking, beat back on it and sucking lolly. After the vet she sucking lolly. You sucking on that lolly very long. Say she waiting for the gum, for the gum, for the gum. She ain't stopping, keep on sucking for the gum, for the gum, chewing gum. She ain't stopping, no. This girl I'm walking up with a lollipop inside she mouth and she sucking hard. Dipping down and the lollipop sticking out. Look and see, plenty woman that suck candy. Now every chick sucking lollies in fact. From the minute we roaches, all on the roaches. Ben and she dip and sucking lolly, pick back on it and sucking. After the vet she sucking lolly. You sucking on that lolly very long. Say she waiting for the
If you jump over, crop over. Big up every Trotman. Bam, bam.
Without a Trotman, like a Bobo without a Trotman, like a Soca fed without woman, like 1,000 minus 1 grand. So pick up the trucker, it's time to get dirty. Get into position in front of me, tell somebody run and call the Trotman. Slow down there, stop the truck when the sound plays. Take a look, mad people behind this truck. Sound your horn, got somebody getting one. Whenever we touch road, they vibe overload. We outrageous, don't tell me about contagious. When I jam in Pana, we outrageous, don't tell me about contagious. When I jump behind a container, I joking on 20 foot, 40 foot, any foot, 20 foot, 40 foot, any foot. I jam in one 20 foot, boom, 40 foot, boom, any foot.
Got in the one legs, watch this.
The girl want a big trucker because she got plenty stock now. The way I was hauling had she ballin'. Now she called me Bedford brother. She like the way I make her stutter. She style like garlic and her butter. I nearly scratch off and burn rubber. Now she can't stop calling for the truck man.
Crop over activated. Thank you so much. It's been Biggity Bow. Boom. Gonna your large.
Whoa. Crop over activated. Yeah, we in love with this Soca. In love with this Soca. We in love with this Soca. Hey, we love this Soca music. Yeah, it's trouble when my friend link up. Buckle around the happy we drink up. Me and me can just grooving. Just a groove, DJ get the vibes turn up. Bartender put the liquor in me cup. Every man to a woman, and every woman to a man. And we enjoy the session, and need for no weapon. Girl, come hold me and turn around. Now push back like square one. Bet you when me done, you fall in love with this champion. Love how your waistline moving. Love how your waistline. Now we see the girl them walking up. Girl a chop it and girl a bubble up. It's just the Soca music. Yeah. DJ get the vibes turn up. Bartender put the liquor in me cup. What a sight when me touch the road. Woman everywhere, 10 trailer load. Winding up with everything exposed. Body paint up, them no wear no clothes. Party done, but me no want go home. No lock up the song, we a beg for more. So much girl me never seen before. Me have to get one, me know that for sure. You looking fine, girl. The way you wine, girl. Oh God, me when you wine up. The way you wine like you know not spine, girl. Oh God, me when you. The way you wine like you know not spine, girl. The way you wine up. Hey, the way you wine like you know not spine, girl. Yeah, you looking good. It's just me. Soca music. Yeah. It's trouble when my friend link up. I could have run the baby drink up. Me and me, yeah, just grooving. Yeah. DJ get the vibes turn up. Bartender full economic up.
That's right, crop over activated. That is the end of another show, Joe. We had enough action.
We had so much action as usual. And you know, QC peeps in the house.
Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. And Junior Monarch finalists again.
Yes, indeed. Just a quick reminder, you can sign up for the Courtesy Pick of the Crop Finals and enjoy the masterful art of social commentary. It's $58.75. And you can call MCTV at 228-6288 or email customer services at cbc.bb. You missed the first couple hours, but you could still sign up and get in the last half. And then, of course, there's the Courtesy 98.1, the One Ruction coming live to your TV set via pay-per-view. And you can enjoy some of the biggest songs of the festival. And you kick back with family and friends. It's really sounds like a watch party. So sign up for Soca Ruction on MCTV. It's $58.75. Once again, same numbers. 228-6288 or email customer services at cbc.bb. Or you can tell your friends and family overseas that they can purchase a front row seat by getting their tickets from www.ticketlinks.com for just $60 or $30 US at home or abroad. MCTVB are bringing entertainment to everyone.
That's right, man. We got a lot of action happening this week. Remember, Saturday, arts and artisanal pop-ups. This is Rick,
right.
40 in morning. Sunday, the Courtesy Garage and Soca Ruction. Monday, Grand Kaduma.
I am so grateful for that bank holiday on Tuesday.
Yes, and Tuesday is arts and artisanal pop-ups.
Yeah.
Soca on the Hill, Golden Soca. And our final show is next Thursday. But of course, Julie is celebrating her birthday next Tuesday.
Thank you.
So happy birthday in advance.
Thank you for that. But just a quick reminder that we've got Commonwealth Games all next week. Starting from later tonight, we've got Commonwealth Games, and they run until August 8th. So you are not going to see the final show until August the 12th. But trust me, it's going to be a brand.
Yeah, give me a brand. All right, man. So, guys, have a safe cup. 2 cup taps up. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Have a safe crop over. Ras is tired. Have a safe crop over. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.
Crop over activated.
All the soca lovers, man. Let me enjoy this thing.
Hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey. All night. And they watching this girl winding up. After the next shot, boy, hey, I just might walk over and try my love. How you doing? When you're looking nice enough. Ladies, girl, it's so nice to meet ya. You're such a beautiful creature. The way you whine and think that I need ya. Don't stop her right there behind ya. Whoa, yeah. And tell the DJ don't stop. Don't stop play the nice music, eh. We no want go nowhere. It's right there, girl. Hey, tip and bend over, girl. Yeah, when you whine at the body, girl. Yeah, tip and bend over, girl. Wine up your body, girl.
The holy girl, them walking up. Girl, can I get a wine on you? When the speaker starts to pump,
look shit.
Make it jiggle with your waistline move. And if the dispute start to rock, come on, and the people don't spoil the party.
Oh yes, oh yes.
We come to have fun and watch out the girl them tip, 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 tip.
Tip and bend over, girl.
Tip, tip, tip.
Yeah, when you wind up your body, girl.
Tip, tip,
yeah, tip and bend over, girl.
Tip, 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 tip.
Wind up your body, girl. Tip and bend over. Me when you tip and bend over, girl. Tip and bend over. Me when you tip and bend over, girl. Jiggle up your bumper. When you tip and bend over, girl. Wine like you can't get enough. Tip and bend over, all night. And they watching this girl winding up. After the next shot, boy, hey, I just might walk over and try my love. How you doing? Girl, it's so nice to meet ya. You're such a beautiful creature. The way you whine and think that I need ya. Don't stop right there behind ya. Boy, and tell the DJ don't stop. Every girl, let me go along. Hey, we know I'm going away. Hey, right there, yeah. Tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it. Tip on my number, yeah. Yeah, me when you wind up your body, yeah. Yeah, tip on my number, yeah. Boy, wind up your body, yeah. By you. Crop over activated. Thank you for having me. Everybody enjoy yourself. Have a beautiful crop over.
Party.